How do we apply the quotient rule? Let us see in this video. I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. In this video, we'll apply the quotient rule to find the derivative of given functions. I'd like you to pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. The quotient rule is that if h of x is f of x over g of x, then the derivative is in the denominator, write the square of g of x, which is the denominator, and the numerator, derivative of first term times the second minus first term times derivative of second. Clear? So let's answer these questions one by one. So the very first one is y equals to 3x minus 1 over x squared plus 1. So the derivative of this function dy dx can be written as, in the denominator, we have the square of x squared plus 1, correct? In the numerator, the derivative of the first term, which is 3x minus 1, times the second term, which is x squared plus 1, minus first term, which is 3x minus 1, times the derivative of the denominator, x squared plus 1. Is that clear to you? Right? So this can be, now you can find the derivative and write down. So we have x squared plus 1 whole square in the denominator. Derivative of 3x minus 1 is 3 times x squared plus 1 minus 3x minus 1 times the derivative of x squared plus 1, which is 2x. Now you can simplify. In the numerator, we have 3x squared plus 3 minus 2x times 3x gives you 6x squared, and minus 1 times 2 minus 2x minus again plus 2x over x squared plus 1 whole square. Simplify this. 3x squared minus 6x squared is minus 6x minus 3x squared, and plus 3, okay, plus 2x, and here we have plus 3 divided by x squared plus 1 whole square, correct? So that is how you'll find the derivative using the quotient rule. So this one you can also do using product rule. Perfect. So I'd like you to apply the product rule on this and then check your result. Now let us see how do we find the derivative of the second question, which is y equals to x squared plus 2x minus 3 divided by x plus 1, where x cannot be equal to minus 1, right? That leads to a vertical asymptote. So the derivative of this function dy dx is equal to what? Well, the derivative of numerator, which is x squared plus 2x minus 3 times the denominator, which is x plus 1, minus the numerator as such, which is x squared plus 2x minus 3 times the derivative of the denominator, which is x plus 1, correct? Everything divided by the square of x plus 1, clear? So let's write down the derivative. X squared plus 2x minus 3, the derivative is 2x plus 2. Multiply that with x plus 1, correct? Minus, we have x squared plus 2x minus 3 times the derivative, which is 1, divided by x plus 1 whole square, correct? Now at this stage, I'd like you to expand and simplify, right? So simplify the result. Correct? But I hope you have understood how do we find derivative using quotient rule. Perfect. Now here is the next question, where we'll find the derivative using the quotient rule of x divided by square root of x square minus 1, where x cannot be plus minus 1. Rather, in this case, it has to be greater than, absolute value of x has to be greater than plus minus 1, right? Because otherwise, within the radical sign, we'll have a negative. Perfect. So that should have been the limit. So let's remove this restriction. And that is the actual restriction. Perfect. So let's find the derivative. We get dy dx as equal to derivative of x times square root of x square minus 1 minus x times derivative of square root of x square minus 1, correct? And in the denominator, we get square of square root square will give me x square minus 1, right? Now, derivative of x is 1, so we're left with x square minus 1 as the first term, and here the derivative of x square minus 1 is what? Is 1 over this, right? So we can write this as x over 2 times square root of x square minus 1, and derivative of x square is 2x. So that is what we get, right? Divided by x square minus 1. And this is equal to, we can take x square minus 1 as a common factor, cancelling 2's, right? We get x square here. What do we get? So we have square root of x square minus 1 gets multiplied. So we get x square minus 1 minus x square. And in the denominator, we have x square minus 1 times square root of x square minus 1. Do you see that? And that can be written as x square minus x square cancels. So we get minus 1 over x square minus 1 times square root of x square minus 1, correct? So very important, see how we wrote this derivative. Practice, we are already done using power rules. So that is the result. Is that clear to you? Let's move on and take the next question. Here is the last one for you. We need to find the derivative of square root of x plus x over x minus 2, where x cannot be equal to 2, right? So the derivative dy dx can be written as equal to derivative of square root of x plus x times x minus 2 minus, we have square root of x plus x times the derivative of x minus 2, correct? And in the denominator, we have square of x minus 2. So derivative of square root of x plus x is what? Half of square root x derivative is 1 over 2 square root x, right? Times, plus 1 times x minus 2 minus, we have square root of x plus x times this derivative, which is 1, right? Divided by x minus 2 whole square. Correct? So that becomes the derivative. You can actually simplify this result and write down the final answer. So I hope with this you understand how do we find derivatives using the quotient rule. Perfect. So with that, we have found the derivative of all the 4 functions given to us. I hope the steps are absolutely clear. Feel free to write your comments and share your views. In case you want to learn from me, you can always send an email on the address given. Thanks for your time and all the best.